95.7 and 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, 1460 WNBA, and BeaverCountyRadio.com.
Local news, local topics, local conversation. You're listening to AM Beaver County on 95.7 FM, 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and 1460 WNBA. Presented by St. Barnabas and streaming live at BeaverCountyRadio.com.
7:36 on AM Beaver County, and we're now on Facebook Live as well. And we are joined in studio by Chris Cosky. And Chris, good morning to you. Good. Hold on, let me make
That's
sure
okay.
that
That's all
I
right.
keep
No
reading that
problem.
he was on that one and you were on that one. There we go.
I appreciate it. No, I appreciate you guys having us in this morning. It's much appreciated. And you know what? Before we even start, I just want to express our condolences. I am so sorry about the passing of your friend, your colleague. I mean, really, just a legend here in broadcasting and in Beaver County. So I'm so sorry.
I understand. I thank you for that. It's been a rough 24 hours after learning about this, and again, I like I said, for all the things I will miss about him, his voice is going to live on forever, thanks to everything that we've been.
Absolutely, so many memories. Starting today with this wonderful day of broadcasting that you're devoting to him. So
thank you.
You'll help so many people, so many of your listeners who will have those great memories.
Absolutely, thank you for that.
Sure.
So you're here today representing the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls.
I am.
How long have you been with them now?
So I very recently was honored to accept a position to serve on the board of trustees. A few years ago, about 4 years ago, we did a fundraiser with my business, with Be Well Nation, called Raise the Roof. And we wanted to just kind of kickstart the campaign to raise money to replace the roof for the Carnegie Library of Beaver Falls. So we kind of kickstarted that for them. It's a huge endeavor, and we're so close now. But it was the first time that I was exposed to the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls and how it really, we often say that the building is the community. It's the jewel of Beaver Falls. It's this gorgeous building that should be and needs to be preserved and restored and carry on into the future. But it was the first time I really learned about how it really is a community jewel. There's so much there that's offered to the community, and there's so much more to be offered. So that's when I was really inspired, and it just lit a fire in me to say, I want to take my passion and my focus and also devote that to the community, and serve on the board of trustees to help the library.
It really is a beautiful building, and like you say, it is sort of the centerpiece of Beaver Falls, because even though it does sort of have that old-fashioned feel to it, the old-fashioned look, it has created a modern connection with the community through its use of, trying to get in touch with the kids and also with the computers and the access to the internet. It's a very important place for Beaver Falls as well, not just a beautiful place.
I'm so glad you feel that way, because the potential is enormous. And you and I can talk about that a little bit. But, I mean, there is office space available. There's meeting space that could be available. There are plans and ideas that are just waiting for the funding and for other people like the volunteers who serve there, like the other board of trustee members, businesses in the community who have the ideas, help us fund it. And Novel Noel is one of the ways we want to get there.
And we're going to be talking about Novel Noel. It's coming up this Friday, running from 6 until 9. It'll be at the library itself, right?
Yes, it is. It is at the library. So if it's been a while since you visited, maybe, it's possible in Beaver County you haven't been to the library. The Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls serves many communities. It serves White Township. It serves Patterson Heights, of course, Beaver Falls, and all of those surrounding townships there, about 17,000 people. So this could be considered your library and you didn't even know. So this is a great night to find out. It's a holiday celebration and the biggest fundraiser of the year for the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls. You will help foster the programs that are in place right now and keep them going for months, and also help fund programs for the future.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, first of all, the fact that you say that this is the biggest fundraiser of the year, that's a lot of, it brings a lot of brevity to the situation. It
Absolutely.
creates this thought of, okay, here we are to help the library. And is this the first time that a Novel Noel was taking place? Or
No, it's been around for several years, and each year, as with any fundraiser, each year it grows and grows. It's right on that cusp. It still has an intimate feel to it, like it feels like a great holiday party. It doesn't feel like this gigantic event where there's thousands of people milling around. So
standing shoulder to shoulder.
this is the time you want to come into the library and join this party because, like I said, it still has that fun feel. It's a holiday party, so you can dress festive if it's sparkles, if it glitters, if it's got some sequins on it, throw it on. Get your little snowman sweaters out, your Santa sweaters. We would love to see it all on Friday. It is the most gorgeous building on the street. There is parking in front of and around the building. And this year the theme is Christmas around the world. So I'm going to take you right through the door of the library, up those beautiful stairs into the main foyer, and you're going to travel through the library, and every one of the main rooms will be decorated in decorations celebrating Christmas in different parts of the world. We have live music this year. We have James Tobin and the Dewey Decimators, all holiday music, a live band right in you go up this gorgeous staircase to the second floor, and about halfway there on the landing, you'll see that's where the band will be. So
wow.
We have an author coming in. Molly Cox Bryan is driving in from Virginia. She's a Beaver County native. You can find her work on Amazon, and she's going to do a meet and greet and a book signing at 7 o'clock. There's food from Farm to Fork Catering, which is absolutely delicious.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. If you've had it, you've had Chef Scott Pierce's food.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it is amazing. So that's right in Chippewa on Darlington Road. Stray Cat Studios, one of our big supporters, absolutely synonymous with art and culture in Beaver Falls. We're going to have trees for auction, full size, fully decorated, Christmas trees auctioned off, baskets from so many community supporters and businesses. So it's a really fun night out that supports the library.
You pretty much sold me on it. It's pretty.
That's why I sent you the invite.
Yes.
Really, WBVP, you guys are important. You're important to Main Street Beaver Falls. You're important to the community, to the county.
Yes.
So you should live it up too. And
Absolutely.
be noticed. Get noticed. Be noticed at this party.
Yes. And even if it is shoulder to shoulder after a few years, I mean, that's still not a discouragement to come out.
That's a goal. That's a goal. But this year, it's a fun, rockin' holiday party, and we would love your support. And if you auction, if you get involved with the auctions, with the trees or with the baskets, remember that would be an awesome Christmas gift. Shopping, done.
Yes. Now, I was going to ask you about that too, because you mentioned all the auction. Is that all set in stone now, or is there a possibility for those businesses that are listening right now saying, I want to get involved with it?
Please. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you can still be involved. You can contact the library. You can talk to the executive director, Rachel Creasy. We have a phone number there. Certainly on the flyer that I gave you, Matt, there's a phone number for the library. You can call them and say, I have a basket. I want to bring it. As for the event itself, tickets are available online through Eventbrite. You can certainly go on Facebook for the Carnegie Free Library of Beaver Falls. You can pay with online. You can pay cash, check. You can come to the door that night. Tickets are available at the door, and it's $40 per person.
Yeah. And that's not too bad considering everything that's possible there. I mean, you can free music. Yeah, the food's going to be there.
Yeah, great food, drink, entertainment, auctions. Get together with your friends. If it's tough to have an event at your home, to have a get-together at your home, consider this your home for the evening. Get your friends together, get your coworkers together, and come out and party at the library.
Now, the fact that you're saying it's a party, I'm looking at the flyer now. It says that some of the drinks that'll be there are beer, wine. So I'm taking this is going to be a 21 over event.
I do believe you can bring, if they're accompanied, you could bring younger people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to double check about that because you don't want to break any laws on the party.
No, we don't want to do that. No, there are a few other people I absolutely want to mention. If you're familiar with Chelsea Party Center, gorgeous holiday transformation. They're helping us decorate for the event. Also, some of our other sponsors, the Larry Bruno Foundation, West Banco, always there to support our community. Sandy Hines, one of the trustees, heavily invested in the library for years and years. She's the one who told me about it years ago. And also, Be Well Nation is one of the title sponsors. So we would love for you to come out and support the library. These tickets are available online. And if I have just a few seconds, I just want to tell everyone
you have more
why.
Than a few seconds.
Yeah, okay. I want to tell them why it's so important to support this building. As you mentioned, there are computers, there's online things. And yes, I know you could do all of that from home. And people say, oh, well, books are dead. I've got my Kindle. I've got this. I've got that. But when you're talking about a place like the Carnegie Library of Beaver Falls, we're talking about people and community. It's not just about the books. So programs are being funded now, but we have ambitious plans for the future. And so many people tell me stories about when when I used to go to the library, I would meet my boyfriend and we would study together at the library. Everyone's got this great bank of memories associated with the library. But as I mentioned, there's potential office space. There is some office space already being rented on the second floor. There are conference rooms that could be built. There are meeting spaces that are almost ready to go. There is a third. Did you know there's a third floor to the library, and it used to be a dance hall, like
Really?
a ballroom? Mm-hmm.
I knew about the second floor. I knew about the second floor where all the old newspapers and stuff like that is, but I didn't realize there was a third floor.
Can you imagine that building at its full potential again and having meeting spaces and conference rooms and a ballroom at the top of the library where you could have live music?
My goodness.
Right? So the plans are for programming and the future and renovations. Like I said, we are so close to that roof right now. So when you walk in there, and I hope you do walk in on Friday night, we want to show you that potential. We want to show you where this building and where this community could take the future of the Carnegie Library of Beaver Falls.
I am very excited to hear that, and it's exciting not just because of the idea of making progress and doing everything, but it does have that historical bent to the past that says we see what this building was, we want to preserve what this building was, but at the same time we want to see it in a way that can gather more of the community together. And
I think, isn't that really the theme of where we are as a county right now?
Yes.
In the bigger picture.
Yes.
We are so proud and so loyal and dedicated to the past, and we want to preserve our memories, and it's a proud past and a proud history that we have, but we are also just so excited about the future. And so I think where the library wants to go is where the county wants to go. I think we're together in that. Linking the past to the future. It
is. And but again, like you say, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a community to get there, and this is one of those events that's going to push that in that direction. It is a Novel Noel coming up Friday night from 6 to 9 p.m. Tickets are $40, and again, if you want the tickets, you can get them online. We'll have a link later on this morning at beavercountyradio.com. It's again only $40. You get the food, the music, and a great time with your friends, possible chances to win great baskets from great communities, which you could still, if you're a business out there, you could still send your baskets in.
Yes.
Is there a set deadline for that?
No.
No?
No.
Even to the night of?
No, we would love it all.
Awesome. And again, local author Molly Cox Bryant will be there for a meet and greet, and it's all taking place Friday night. If you want more information, you can call the library 724-846-4340. Again, that's 724-846-4340.
You got it.
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to mention, or any upcoming events for the winter months?
This is it. I mean, you can always go on the library's website and find out what's going on. There are programs ongoing. There's always some. They just had Santa there. They're very active on Facebook, so you can always catch up with them on Facebook and see what they're doing and what programs are coming up. And you can always call. And the library is open, I think, 5 or 6 days a week. So you can always walk in during the day and find out what's new and meet somebody and go check it out.
Absolutely. And that's what makes it such a great community beacon for everybody, because you have that opportunity to gather, you have that opportunity to learn, because again, that's going to, for all the things we know about the library, you're going to learn a lot on Friday, because it is Christmas around the world. So you may realize, I didn't realize this part of the world celebrate Christmas like that. That is going to help in establishing everything that's going on with the library.
And the volunteers and the supporters of the library have been working so hard, 4 months on the trees, on the decorating, on the themes. So they would love nothing more for you to walk in Friday night and say, show me around.
That's exactly
Show me. I want to see this library.
And that's exactly going to be the hope that you guys are going to pull off.
Good.
So, Chris, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And again, best of fun on Friday night.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We look forward to talking with you and everybody else at the library about this, for the next
Thank
few.
you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well. It's 7:50 on AM Beaver County, and we will return following the break.
How would you like to make the holidays a little better? This is Andy Dangle from Freedom